पुनः एक बार हम उन्हें नमन करते हैं और यकीनन कह सकते हैं कि एक इंजीनियर के लिए कुछ भी असंभव नहीं है। एक इंजीनियर के लिए सफलता की यात्रा असंभव से ही शुरू होती है। Now may I invite Engineer Abhinendra Kumar sir, Vice President JESA, for the introduction to the topic of technical seminar.
आदरणीय विकास आयुक्त झारखंड कुमार सिंह सर, आदरणीय अजय कुमार सिंह सेक्रेटरी ऑर्डरबडी, आदरणीय डॉक्टर मनीष रंजन सेक्रेटरी DWSD, मंचासीन हमारे जल संसाधन विभाग के अभियंता प्रमुख, इस सभागार में आगत सभी अतिथिगण, विद्वान अभियंतागण, प्रेस व मीडिया से आए प्रतिनिधिगण, देश के निर्माता कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स से आए प्रतिनिधिगण, कंसल्टेंट्स एवं सभी। आज का दिन हमारे लिए बहुत विशेष है। आज हम सबसे पहले अपने महान विभूति, महान अभियंता को सशक्त नमन करते हैं और उसके बाद हम तकनीकी पर चर्चा करते हैं। हमारी यह परंपरा रही है कि हम प्रत्येक वर्ष एक तकनीकी पर चर्चा करते हैं और इस वर्ष भी हमने एक विषय रखा है, इको फ्रेंडली सस्टेनेबल इंटीग्रेटेड डेवलपमेंट। सो हियर वी गो। comprising of millions of galaxies, star systems, planetary systems, black holes, then asteroids, and the Milky Way. This is our own galaxy, where our solar system is. This vast space, having a density of only 3 hydrogen atoms per MQ. In between the celestial bodies, there are empty spaces. And just to say that the emerging Earth, this is the only home we have in the entire universe. We the Homo sapiens, we the human beings have got only one home, and this is our Mother Earth. Clapping for it. Anything which sustains life is revered as mother in our culture, and this earth sustains life. That's why it's called Mother Earth. Then what's unique in this planet? What are the forces and resources sustaining life on this planet? The forces are many, but I won't talk about the forces. The forces are magnetic force, molecular force, nuclear force, and gravitational force, all those, which are common to all the planets. But the life-sustaining resources which are unique to this planet are really unique, not available anywhere in the universe, in the entire universe. Let's see what are life-sustaining resources of this planet. The first one is a thin layer of air around this oblate spheroid Earth, consisting of many ingredients, and one of the ingredients is a magical molecule comprising of 2 atoms of oxygen, and that is O2. This is the first magical molecule on this planet. The second one is again a magical molecule comprising of 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 of oxygen, H2O, water, which are available in marine and freshwater forms, in oceans, lakes and rivers, and underground. This is a very vital life-sustaining resource. The third one is food and energy. Both are same. So the food, the primary food for all the living human beings and the living organisms is being prepared by the chlorophylls in the plants. But the photons from the sun traveling the speed of 3 lakhs kilometers per second, they strike the chlorophylls of the leaves and absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and absorb water from the ground and minerals, and with the help of photons, sunlight, they prepare food for all the living organisms. So this is the primary kitchen for all the trees, and this is the primary factory of oxygen. So trees are very important. The next life-sustaining resource is energy. Energy is over. The next life-sustaining resource is temperature. Every human being, every living species has got a particular range of temperature for survival. For example, human beings have got -40 to +46 degrees centigrade. If the temperature rises, the species gets eliminated from this planet. Like one such major elimination happened during the Jurassic era, but not due to the temperature, due to the rain of asteroids. So temperature is very important. So the climate change, rising temperature is a matter of concern. And because of these life-sustaining resources of this planet, the planet is beaming, teeming, and buzzing with myriad life forms in both aquatic, plant kingdom, and animal kingdom. So this is the story of our Mother Earth, only from we have. Now, why eco-friendliness? Because whatever we do has to sustain this environment. The large biodiversity, the large ecology, the large ecosystem, if it is destroyed, then many of the species will get eliminated. So let us see how the eco-friendliness can be brought in the entire system. Eco-friendliness means anything, any act of human being not inimical to environment, friendly to the environment, means not having adverse effect on the environment. So how can we bring eco-friendly cell construction? First is by biodiversity conservation and relocation of habitats and organisms. Second is by having an environment impact assessment, risk categorization, and mitigation plan. Whenever there is human activity on the planet, there is loss to the environment. But then we have to prepare a mitigation plan, and effective mitigation plan, and its effective implementation. Then, by making the best effort to retain the maximum number of trees in any project, it can be आवाज स्लो कीजिए आवाज It can be retained. Suppose we construct a road, then if we go for eccentric widening only on one side, then we can retain the trees on one side. So this is one of the ways. Then, if we cannot retain the trees, go for translocation of the trees. If we can transplant it elsewhere, there are many mechanisms available. But if you are not able to relocate also, go for compensate deforestation. Plant 2, 3, 4 times trees elsewhere in advance. We can plant trees in advance also. Suppose we have a budget of 1,000 kilometers for roads, we can give it to Forest Department 5 years in advance, so that by the time the road construction is being done, the plants will start giving oxygen. So then, use of surface water. We should not use groundwater in construction activities. Surface water can be used. Then, avoiding noise, air, and water pollution. Then, rainwater harvesting along the roads. Rainwater recharge pits can be constructed in construction areas, plants, everywhere. Then, increasing the green portfolio of our activity. What are the green portfolios of construction activities? Low carbon emission techniques, zero carbon emission techniques, fossil-free energy techniques. Then we have this one, energy efficient techniques. These all can be used. Then we have soil stabilization. We will say how soil stabilization leads to eco-friendliness. Because when soil is stabilized, then we have less layer of thickness of the upper crust, so we can save minerals and all aggregates, vital aggregates. Then next is very important, the reuse and recycling of materials. Because this is a very important part of the resilient circular economy. Nowadays we talk about circular economy, not a linear economy. So what we give, we take back again and we use it. So in this, this is very important for combating the crisis of depleting material resources and for combating the challenges of waste management. And we have got full depth declination technique, FDR technology, which has come up, which is being practiced in RWD, JESA. Now, use of another technology that is going to come. In next decade, 10 years, there is going to be a great technological push from west to east, and that is cold mix technology. Hot mix technology, a lot of emissions are there, so CMT will be there. The HMT, hot mix technology, will be replaced by CMT, emulsionist mix, so less emissions will be there. So we have to be prepared for that. Then we can think of using EV rollers, EV construction equipments, EV mixers, lithium battery operated. So this has not yet come yet. So those engineers who are planning for doing R&D, this is a major scope of work for all of them. So this is part of the eco-friendliness. Now coming to the sustainability part, the next topic is sustainable. So 15 years back when you heard this word for the first time, we thought this relates only to durable, but it's not. So the scope of sustainable is as vast as the ever-expanding universe. It's going on expanding. So I will just elaborate on a few points. The first is the economic viability. The project has to be economic viable. The second is the climate justice. It includes everything. Environmental protection, eco-friendliness again comes here. Then this one, water pollution, noise pollution, air pollution has to be controlled. The third one is the social justice, social equity, then rehabilitation, resettlement, and alleviation of poverty through infrastructure development. That's the major goal of sustainable development. Then fourth one is futuristic. Whatever we plan, it should not be for today only. It should be for emerging needs of the future also. So this is futuristic. Then fifth one is resilient. Resilient is robust. It must, when the disasters and calamities happen, it must bend and then bounce back. So tactile infrastructure is called. Our bridge is tactile infrastructure. All steel structures are tactile infrastructure. So the infrastructure we build must be resilient and robust. Then sixth one is expandable. So future scope can be added on. It should not be freeze or locked to that scope which we have finalized now. Like suppose you are planning for 4-lane roads, we can acquire land for 8-lane roads so that we need not start from zero once again. So expandable infrastructures. Then safety of the infrastructure users. This is a very human angle that we have to add to it. Safety is a must in every infrastructure. Then, 8th one is maintainability. Every asset created by human being on this planet has to be maintained. And if we are not able to maintain the infrastructure, it's better to not to create it. Asset maintenance is far more of important significance than the asset creation. So, maintenance. But sometimes we create very complex infrastructures which we are not able to maintain. So there has to be ease of maintenance. Ease of maintenance friendly. Suppose we build a roadside drain, if the cover is monolithic, not liftable, not removable, then it's very difficult to make access to the drain for cleaning. So this is not a maintainable infrastructure. So ease of maintenance has to be very essential part. And last but not the least is durability. Every infrastructure that has been created must last in the intended period of serviceability, meeting and serving the purpose for which it was created, and not only that, with intermittent maintenance and upkeep. Durability is very important. For durability, we have to ensure durable, enduring raw material. For RCC, we can go for corrosion resistant steel, CRS, because corrosion is the main culprit in RCC. Then, but durability is in our legacy. When we go to the South India, when we see the Meenakshi temple of Madurai, it is 2000 years back, still standing stout, soaring its head high in the sky and telling that I am still there. They built the structures, eternal structures, for eternity. Shashwat Sanrachana unhone banaya. So we have a source of inspiration from temples of South India. Then Shivapaksha temple of Karnataka. Then many temples are there. One Mundeswari temple of Bhabua, Bihar, that is 2000 years back, still going strong. So durability is a very important part. Now coming back to this integration part. Integration here means two dimensions are there. One means all allied related infrastructures like we have in the smart city, integrated infrastructure development. The smart city is an integrated infrastructure development. All activities have been taken, area-based development. And the next part is coordination between different departments. All the departments concerned. In coordination with, in harmony with, in synchronization with, in tandem with, so that sometimes right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing, left hand doesn't know what the right hand has done. So when the construction zones overlap, one department does it and from behind other department undoes it. So this do and undo keeps on happening. This problem is very critical in the urban limits of the city. Where the only linear space we have in the city is the ROW of the road. That is the only linear space where all utilities are being provided. Apart from regular and pedestrian traffic, that's the only space where all pipelines, all communication lines, OFC cables, sewerage, gas pipelines, they are to be accommodated as a road. So for that, some of the cities have got MUZ, multiple utility zones. Multiple utility zones means there are many tucks in the shoulder, which is overlaid with GSP and paver blocks. So that when we require, we can repair it, not by damaging the road, but we can remove the, then we have got MUZ, MUDs, these are the concepts. So this has to be incorporated. Now, this is only the introduction. This is only the introduction of the seminar. The actual deep dive will happen in the technical session. And in technical session, we have many technical luminaries who have come from all over India. The first one is Sri Satish Pandey, an eminent scientist from CRI, under the aegis of Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. Big clapping for him, Satish Pandey. Then we have another technical luminary and technological giant, very experienced, Sri Anand Bandhu, brilliant expert from Mumbai. Then we have Bipin Bhartwal, a water supply expert in mass planning and engineering services, clapping for him. Then we have Pankaj Mohammed and Bhushan Naire from TPF Engineering. Then we have Dr. Hari Narayan Tiwari, co-founder of and MD of Flood Consulting, clapping for him. So this is really going to be a very big seminar with all the technical luminaries from all over India present here. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't ever go away because that is the core part of this engineer's day, and the rest is yet to come, the best is yet to come. So remain riveted to your seats till the end. Now coming back to this, I am going to close my introduction. It's not that we don't know. We all are learning. We know all these things. But the only thing is we don't act. Knowing is not enough unless and until that is translated into meaningful action. So whatever positive, creative and constructive knowledge we have must be translated into meaningful action so that their impacts resonate on the ground without harming anyone. And next one is, in consonance with our topic, we have taken a decision, we have removed plastic from the entire function. And this was decided by JESA. And Secretary, General Secretary JESA took a decision, Manoj Verma. And now, today we take a firm resolve that we will remove plastic from our workplaces. We will not carry plastic bottles. We will carry biodegradable, compostable steel flasks to our workplaces. Do you all agree? Do you take a resolve? Okay, that's nice. So this is going to be a great initiative indeed, in consonance with the nations. You all take firm resolve that we will not use plastic bottles in our workplaces. Now, coming back to last closing remark, we the Indians have emerged as the winner of the race for rural South Pole. Let's also emerge as the winner for the race of combating the climate change, saving this planet Mother Earth by bringing in eco-friendliness, by bringing in sustainability, by bringing in integration in all the construction activities, and not only the construction activities, in all the human activities on this planet. Because this is the only home we have. Thank you so much.